Popcorn strugglers, we've all eaten it. Probably. I don't. Is this series overstaying its welcome? I have so many fond memories involving popcorn, the movie theater trips, the basketball games, guys in my dorm burning it in the microwave literally every day my freshman year of college. Genuinely, what are you doing? It's so easy to cook popcorn. It's like you're doing it on purpose. I'm a big popcorn guy. It's one of my favorite snacks. Can you stop doing that, please? But the other day I was popping some corn in the microwave, a brand which I will not name, and the amount of kernels left behind was sickening. I'm looking in the bowl like, did I black out? Did I forget to pop this corn? I feel like I didn't even put it in the microwave. Well, no longer. I usually end every series I do after 3 videos, but I couldn't sit idly by while people continue to break their molars. So we are so astoundingly back. No industry is safe. Lip balm, you're on thin ice. So I'm gonna be testing a few things today, including, but not limited to, microwave cook time. How long until I can get at that popped corn? And does the popcorn button on the microwave even work? In my experience, it's been very iffy, extraordinarily inconsistent. What the heck is going on there? Also, are there any particular brands that leave holes behind in my teeth? Will my gums be loaded with shrapnel? All this and more, it's time to get some answers. The house is about to smell amazing. Smell amazing. That kind of reminds me of that legally binding contract I signed a few months ago. I've never really been the type of person to take huge risks when it comes to things like my hairstyle or my clothes or my shoes. But over the last year or so, I have enjoyed stepping out of my comfort zone a little bit when it comes to my cologne. I have been using this video sponsor Scentbird for a while now, and I've built a rather large collection of fragrances. I'm not speaking like a human being right now. It's a lot of fun because they're all so different from each other, so I'm kind of picking the scent depending on the mood that I'm in or where I'm going. It's turned into a little game, and I'm winning, frankly. Jaden has even started trying out new perfumes. She really likes testing out different things and seeing what works best for her. So they come in these little tubes here, and you just can kind of pop these things open and look and see what's inside. They have these cards as well that give you information about what the scent is like. And this one is Royal Forest. I love this one. Couple of key scents. They got lemon, they got apple. It smells like a very wealthy man that I might cross paths with walking into a fancy restaurant or something. So I found a few of my new favorite colognes using Scentbird. I always say that you should go on the website and pick one that's like wildly expensive to get a full bottle's worth, and you'll get a great deal on it. And if you scan the QR code or use my code Cramer55 off, you'll get 55% off your first month. That's Cramer55 off for 55% off your first month of Scentbird. All right, guys, thank you for listening. Now let's get back to the actual video. I went shopping. I did. At our local grocery store, these were the options that I was presented when it came to microwave popcorn. Do some look familiar to you? Are some new? This one was new to me. This isn't every microwave popcorn brand, obviously, just the ones that I found at my local store. So sorry if your favorite isn't here. So they all are just standard butter flavor. I figure I want them all to be the same style. Like when I did chewing gum, I had them all be spearmint. These are all butter. Makes sense, right? There were a bunch of different varieties. Like I saw kettle corn. There was one called tender white, which I would use to describe myself some days. But butter is what we're doing today. So I think the move here is just to microwave all of them and see how long each bag takes to pop. I'm guessing they're all gonna be about the same. But then the real kicker is gonna be how many kernels are left over after we have popped said bag. Because sometimes, man, I'll tell you what, I'm listening and it sounds like the popcorn is done. It's done popping. I pour the bag into a bowl. Dozens of kernels left over. How dare you? Let's just get to it. What are we dilly-dallying for, okay?
Come home smelling like popcorn. I like smelling like popcorn. It's buttery and delicious.
First thing I'm noticing, microwave clock and oven clock are not synced perfectly. That might bother me. I'm not in my own kitchen today. So I'm not gonna let that bother me. I think it makes the most sense to start with the absolute legend, Orville Redenbacher. We all know Orville, that crazy son of a gun. I'm already ripping the box like a toddler. Okay, well, that's embarrassing. This is how it's gonna go today. All right, one bag is 170 calories. That's actually not true, and I will correct myself later, but I also want to correct myself now. One serving is 170 calories, and there are 2.5 servings per bag of this, so there's 425 calories per bag. Just making sure that we're all on the same page, we all have the right information. You're welcome for that. Yeah, nothing flashy, nothing special about this, just a brown paper bag. Let's see what the instructions say. I don't want to mess this up. Like everybody in my dorm room freshman year. In all caps, do not use popcorn button. So why do they make microwaves with the popcorn button? We're gonna test the popcorn button later, don't you worry. All right, let's do it. Put that thing in there. We'll just go 3 minutes on the standard setting, and now we hang out and just wait. I literally can't even close this box now. I mangled it. I hear action. I do, I hear action in there. Oh, it's almost done, I can tell. Popping has slowed. All right, it's done. What's the time? 34 seconds remaining, 2 minutes and 26 seconds. Till completion. Now this is the part that they warn you about. You gotta be very delicate with this bag. This might be a money shot. The steam coming out of here. Here we go. Oh. Can you see it on camera? I hope you can. Oh, the smell in this house is gonna be something else. I'm in my sister's kitchen. I'm looking for a bowl. Laura, where are your bowls at? Let's get our first impressions here. A classic taste. Crispy, crunchy, snappy, poppy. This is probably the popcorn I've had the most of in my life. My family used to rock with air popped though, so we'd put it in the little machine. But this is pretty good. Kind of oily on the old fingers, but nothing too bad. How's the bag? Not too greasy. I think Orville's got it locked down. They know what they're doing. Okay, let's see about the kernels. Oh, there is some scorching going on down here, but to my pleasure, I think maybe due to a little bit of burning going on, I kept it in there a little longer than it maybe ought to have been. There are maybe 2 kernels that were unpopped that I just saw fall into this. Legendary performance from Orville Redenbacher. Round of applause, everybody. Let's see, this one to me looks very burnt. Let's taste it. Oh, that's burnt. Oh. Let's do Act 2. You guys ever heard of Act 2? Apparently this is a Minnesota-based popcorn company. This is only 130 calories per serving, so a little bit better than Orville. Let's check this one out. Pop it open. Act 2 microwave popcorn. I have also had a lot of this in my time. I'm just gonna be transparent with you guys. The most popcorn I've ever eaten is Orville Redenbacher's Act 2, and then this Pop Secret stuff, this joint right here. So those are the ones I'm most familiar with. I'm just gonna try to be transparent, try to be honest. It does say 1.5 to 2.5 minutes. So it's not like I went egregiously overboard on the last one, but let's pop this one in. Pop. Okay, 3 minutes, let them cook. Hey, yo, let them cook. Okay, similar to the last one, it's beginning to pop around the 1 minute mark. We're on track. Whoa, these pops are much bigger, much more dramatic than Redenbacher's. Okay, done. We're done. 54 seconds left, meaning that took 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Now they have followed suit with Mr. Orville, just a brown, plain brown paper bag. I didn't see any steam come out that time. Oh, guys. Guys, the smell coming out of this bag right now. Oh, that smells hot and ready. There is something so much cozier about this one than the last one. It's gonna be hard to explain this to you through video, but please just hear me out. This one to me felt almost clinical, almost scientific, but this one, guys, this one feels like you're snuggled up on the sofa, you got a big fuzzy blanket, and you're gonna watch the Polar Express. How cozy is that? Are you with me? Let's taste it. First impressions. Give me a moment here. Oh, honestly, in my opinion, so much better. If you've never had Act 2, get you some of this. Wow. Let's pour it in a bowl and let's test the kernels. Woo, there's your money shot. Uh-oh. Oh, kernels galore, guys. Oh, there's kernels and they're just sitting on top here. All right, here lies the downfall. We have to keep in mind this is never gonna be perfect because I'm not a perfect man, contrary to popular belief. So I cooked this for a shorter amount of time than the Orville Redenbacher, but there are significantly more kernels unpopped in this batch than there were in the Orville Redenbacher. The cozy vibe maybe lends itself to a little bit of laziness. There are a lot of unpopped kernels in here, but I love this, it's so good. What is there to say that hasn't already been said? Perfect balance between butter and saltiness. It's delicious, it's rich, it's perfect, it's amazing. This is my perfect popcorn. Shout out Act 2, let's go. All right, it's time for Skinny Pop. Y'all know about Skinny Pop. They've got their microwave variety as well, and I would love to, 30 calories only. See, now we're really dropping. Wait a second. Skinny Pop. 30 calories per cup, says the box. Well, the nutrition facts, 150 calories per serving. Now let me go back because I've been doing this wrong. These are all 2.5 servings per bag. That means that Orville Redenbacher is actually 425 calories per bag, and Act 2 is 325 calories per bag. Well, to my shock and disgust, Skinny Pop is 375 calories per bag. Skinny Pop, you have some explaining to do. 60 milligrams less sodium, half a gram less saturated fat. Skinny Pop, I think you're... Come on, the marketing is working. Let's not spend too much time going over the nutrition of the popcorn. I would like to spend a little bit of time going over the nutrition of the popcorn, actually. The reason Skinny Pop is called Skinny Pop is because, listen to this, it's very cute. It's a skinny list of ingredients. It's very few ingredients. Now, isn't that great? You know, they're purposely insinuating that it's a healthy alternative to other popcorns. That's not the case at all. So shame on you, Skinny Pop, but also congratulations because you've duped a nation. Unless I'm the only one that is just now learning that. Maybe that's common knowledge. I don't think it is though. So you're welcome. What do we got? Boom, brown bag, very original. Do not use popcorn button. All right, guys, let's do it. Let them cook. Okay, guys, let them cook. I cannot believe what I'm seeing here. Skinny Pop? More like the popcorn is beginning to pop. Done. 211. I think maybe this number isn't very important. I don't know why I'm writing the cook time down. It's basically always gonna be the same. Oh, there's steam coming out of there. Probably cannot be seen on camera, but trust me, bro. Oh. What the hell? This bag is damn it, that's hot. Steaming like a mother and glued shut way too much. Oh wow, that steam is hot. Holy crud, let's hold on. I need a paper towel. It's dripping in butter and grease. For what it's worth, it smells really good. Holy hot. Dude, this bag is so hot. First impressions on the smell. I'm unimpressed. It just smells, it smells stale. Something just ain't right. Something ain't right here. Let's give it a taste. That's what really matters, huh? Wonderfully crispy. Okay, let me walk you through this. The outside, wonderfully crispy, as I said. Once you've like broken that crispiness, it immediately turns into this soft, fluffy, almost like cotton candy-esque. I don't even know what state this popcorn is in. It's somewhere in between a solid, a liquid, and a gas. The kernels is really that's where we learn a lot about you. Guys, I'm not seeing any kernels whatsoever. Gonna let them fall to the bottom. You can hear them, right? That's the kernels, very few. I'm talking like Orville Redenbacher levels. The flavor here, 10 out of 10. The texture, 10 out of 10. I would choose this so far. Oh, I would choose this over Act 2. I'm so sorry, Act 2. Please forgive me. Amazing, wonderful, I'm a Skinny Pop boy. Blasto butter. Jolly Time. Ultimate theater style butter flavor. This is Jaden's favorite microwave popcorn. Now this one has 3 servings per bag, and at 160 calories, that comes out to 480 calories per bag. So that's the most so far, but if it's worth it, it's worth it, you know? Give yourself a little treat. Okay, not very cool. Jolly Time, the official snack of happiness. Do not use popcorn button. Guys, I think we all just have to, somebody call the microwave manufacturers, tell them stop wasting your time. And here we go. Some good hearty pops in this one as well. Nice chunky pops. She done. 34 seconds left. 2. Whoa. Hold on. Exactly the same as Orville Redenbacher. The cook times are meaningless. I'm still documenting them for why? A lot of butter dripping out of the bag here. It is a Blasto butter. Yeah. Guys, this is Homer Simpson yellow. Oh, that smells hot. It does. Now, I've become pretty familiar with this as well because, like I said, this is Jaden's favorite microwave popcorn. I'm gonna show you how dang saturated this popcorn is. But man, the flavor is just so good. The butter on here, it is a blast. My fingers are wet. They're choked. It's pretty hearty. It's like I'm chewing meat. It's like I'm eating a steak. This popcorn is steak-like. Let's get a look. Can you see how yellow that is? Now that is movie theater style buttered popcorn. Come on. Okay, I wanted to save this one for last, but I'm just so darn excited. Black Jewel. This one looks fancy. It's just fancy. Look at this box. And the popcorn on the box is like snow white. 140 calories per serving, 3 servings per bag. 420 calories per bag. I want that poppin' corn. Is that ever gonna look cool? I keep doing it. Brown bag, there must be something to it. There's gotta be a reason they all use the brown bag. Microwave on high for 2 to 3 minutes. Now they're expecting me to pop this for longer than the other bags. Popping tips, do not reheat unpopped kernels. So I'm expecting to see some unpopped kernels in here, and they're expecting me to see them as well. See what happens. Probably the popcorn is going to pop. That's what I'm guessing, but we'll see. Yeah, that one took a lot longer to get going. We're a minute 20 in and it's just now starting to pop. Ooh, and it sounds like distant fireworks. It's almost like every kernel is popping twice. It's like instead of normal popcorn that goes like pop, 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 pop. You know how popcorn sounds. Are you hearing that? Am I crazy? Oh, it's done. It's done. Call it. Time 34, 226. There's something to this. What's going on? The third bag of popcorn that has been exactly 2 minutes and 26 seconds. There's gotta be some scripture. Somebody, who knows the scriptures? 226? Something popcorn related? Nothing too, oh, Steam City. Holy steam. I'll be really sad if you can't see all the steam on camera. This one is going crazy right now. Oh, it is snow white. What, did this get burnt? Okay, this one's on me. I will take that, I'll own it. I might pop a new bag. What the hell is going on with these kernels? Look at the sheer amount of unpopped kernels in here. This is sickening. Unpopped kernels galore. And yeah, I'll admit, I burnt this popcorn. I did, I certainly did. See, now if we shake it, we shake, 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 and all the kernels fall to the bottom and they hide, but they're in there, you guys. I know they're in there. Oh, what a disgrace. So many, what is this? Did I do this wrong? Now hold on, did I burn this? Or does it just look like that? I did not burn this popcorn. That's true, I did not burn the popcorn. Black Jewel, sorry, I'm back again. Black Jewel popcorn is popped from like black popcorn or black kernels. It's very strange, I've never seen something like this before. I'm intrigued, I love to see that. You know, you love to see popcorn pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible. I'm very excited to see where we go from here with popcorn. Should we get back to the video? Let's get back to it. Truly deceiving, truly magical in a way. Let me talk you through this. It's very crunchy. And I mean, like the kernels, it's really tiny. It's like mini popcorn, but I do like the flavor. There's something really pleasant. It's super light, super inoffensive. I might not get sick of this. I think I could eat a lot of this before I got sick of it, but all those kernels, I mean, they're just pooling up in the bottom. Genuinely an unacceptable amount of unpopped kernels in this. Very disappointing, but everything else about it is very tasty. Hornbacher's is our grocery store, and this is their, what's it called? The generic brand? Essential Everyday, but it's probably the same as whatever generic brand you have at your grocery store. The bag literally just says in big letters, microwave popcorn. Oh, Butterfingers. I have one bowl here, and there's 2 popcorns left, so let me find 2 more bowls. I'm looking again. Laura, where are your bowls? Oh, they got cookies in here. I'd like to describe the sounds of the popping corn in terms of Modern Warfare 2 gun sounds. This one is reminiscent of the MP5K. Okay, this is, it's you know, stumbling across the finish line. 214. What is happening inside this bag? Whoa. Steam City. Oh, not much in there. Did I tell you the calories on this? Ah, I'm burning my hand. There's 2 servings per bag. It appears 160 calories. So this is only 320 calories per bag. Wait, what? The math on this is, Dude, what is wrong with me today? About 7 servings per carton. There's 3 bags in here. So what, 2 1/3 servings per bag? Random. 160 times 2.33. 373 calories. Big bowl for this one, the big blue. Ah, so hot. Holy leftover kernels, Batman. What do you expect from the generic bag? I don't know. Not impressed. Jeepers creepers. Let's taste it. Whoa, now there's something special going on here. You know how McDonald's puts that special stuff on their fries? I think they put that on this popcorn. There's something going on here. It's like seasoned in a way. I'm gonna say something, and this is in a good way, I promise. When you bite into it, the piece shatters like glass. Like if you dropped a vase onto a concrete floor, that's what it feels like is happening in my mouth when I chew on this. If I was really hungry, hadn't eaten all day, this is the one I would want to just munch on. I'd be scooping it out with a ladle, you know? Pretty decent color going on there. I don't know, it's kind of right in the middle. There is an egregious amount of leftover kernels in there, but the popcorn itself is top notch. Huge fan of this. Wow, who'd have thought? Wild Harvest, organic microwave butter flavor popcorn. 3 servings per bag, 150 calories per serving, 450 calories per bag. That's gonna look cool this time, I promise. I threw it way too high, but I liked it. This house is running out of popcorn-sized bowls. Okay, let's cook this. Cook. That doesn't feel right. Something feels wrong about saying I'm cooking popcorn. Going back to that Blasto butter, I gotta say, one of the downsides that I've always noticed about that is if it sits for a little bit too long, it starts to get this weird film on it. It's almost waxy, like my tongue is covered in a slippery little wax. Done. 232. A lot of steam in person. Whoa, more than any of the other, it's just consistently steaming. Ow! Shit. This bowl is pretty small. Oh boy. Is this gonna be big enough? Whoa. This dissolves in my mouth. I don't know how I feel about that. If you wanted to maybe mindlessly snack, you're watching a flick, you're watching a baseball game, I don't know. You're in the mood to have your hands and mouth busy. You know what I mean? But you don't necessarily want to fill yourself up or feel like you're eating even. It's more of an activity, more of a fun thing to do. This would be good for that. You put it in and it just kind of goes away. Very unique in that way. Almost mystical. There's again a very light, inoffensive flavor. There's some good salt taste to it. It's actually the first one that's genuinely tasted salty. Some of them have had a little bit of a hint of salt, a little hint. But this one is salty popcorn. I really do enjoy this one. It's top 3 without even having to think about it. I don't know where it ranks in there, but I would go back and get this again. I'll say it. I'd get this again. We're ending it on Pop Secret. Secret's out, or at least it's gonna be out once I do this. 3.5 servings per bag. Now that's a lot. That gives me 455 calories per bag. No added sugar, no high fructose corn syrup, 100% whole grain. No added sugar, what? I wouldn't expect there to be added sugar in buttered popcorn. Guys, there's no pumpkin seeds in this. No orange juice in this popcorn. Sheesh. Premium popcorn, this one says. Well, I'll be the judge of that. Let's just do it at 3 like we've been doing all day. Let him cook. I've been cooking popcorn for what? An hour and 16 minutes. Okay, this is my job, guys. This is what I do. It's gonna be hard to explain this to my kids someday. Yeah, see, come on. 1 cup of popped popcorn from the Pop Secret is 30 calories. That's what Skinny Pop is advertising. It's the same as, they're the same. Why are you pretending like you're better than us, Skinny Pop? Ooh, it's almost done. Slowing way down. Done, call it. 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Yeah, so every single one of them took somewhere from 2 minutes and 6 seconds all the way up to 2 minutes and 32 seconds. A 26-second swing, I don't think, if you're in a hurry, it's really not gonna matter. Lot of steam, lot of steam. A phenomenal smell coming out of this bag right now. This is the only bowl that I could find remaining in the house. It's a mixing bowl. We'll hear the kernels in this for sure. Here we go. Of which there are none. Okay, there's a couple in here, but not many. This is huge. I mean, these are big, puffy boys. The fluffiest, maybe most visually pleasing out of all of them. Snappy is the word that comes to mind. Okay, let me paint you a picture. This tastes like how a glow stick sounds. Man, I'm gonna say it. I am, okay? This is my favorite popcorn. Recency bias, Be damned. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Great butter flavor. Now all of these were butter flavored. This one is the most satisfying. This is everything I look for in a microwave popcorn. It doesn't have that weird film. It doesn't have an offensive amount of butter that's making my fingers wet. Matter of fact, my fingers are not wet at all. There's a good saltiness to it, a good even saltiness. And it's not super hully. Not something I've really talked about so far. Man, there's almost, dare I say, a light sweetness to this. And maybe that's why they say there's no added sugar. Incredible pop secret. I think you got my vote. I think you do. I thought after doing all that, it'd be nice to kind of give you a ranking of where I think the popcorns should fall. This is just my personal opinion, obviously, but I know how much that matters to you. So I kind of broke them into two groups. There's the group of popcorns that I was very surprised by and I would love to try again. And then there was the group of stuff that was just kind of what I expected it to be. It's hard to go wrong with popcorn. So this group of popcorn is stuff that is just like, yeah, it's popcorn. But then there's this group, and this is the group that I'm happy to buy again. I'm actually excited to try another bowl of this. And you know, gun to my head, if I had to rank them, I would hate to do it because I love all popcorn equally. If I had to rank them, I would put them maybe tentatively in this order. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. There is no right or wrong order in my opinion, and this list could easily change tomorrow. My convictions are not strong. But there you go, just to give you a little something to latch onto, a little something to chew on. All right, let's get back to the video. What I would like to do now is allow Jaden and Greg to taste every single one of these and tell me which one they think their favorites are. Okay, I'm just going through and I'm taking a bite of all of them just to verify none of them are stale, none of them are even close to stale, so this won't be unfair. I popped this most recently. Over Redenbacher's been sitting there for a while. It still tastes the same as before, trust me. Also, I don't know if you're new here. We're just kind of goofing around. Let's get the wife down here. Let's get my brother down here. Let's have him test some popcorn. Taste them all and just tell me which one is your favorite and just give me a little bit of color commentary.
What's happening right now?
That one's bland.
Well, wait till you get to this one. This one's terrible.
You hate that one?
Yeah, it's not great. I think you taste the same as the first one. This one, A+ for the appearance. That's why it's my favorite. That one wins.
Jaden thinks she knows which one that is.
I lived on it for months. I think I know what this one is.
Which one?
This one's good though. This is that fancy one.
This one's weird.
I know those two for
This
sure.
one's chalky.
Which one are you? The yellow one?
Nah, I feel like there's a film in my mouth.
It's definitely.
I didn't
yellow.
mind this one. Kind of looks like there's black seeds, just because you can see the inside so much.
That looks like cookies and cream. I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
I bet
Do
it looks.
you?
I bet
Yeah,
it's most
that's
expensive.
why I think it's the fancy one.
I think it looks like there's little bugs in it.
This is the best one. Actually.
Yeah, I wouldn't have that at a campfire because you'd be like, oh shit.
Yeah, you would think
The
there's
bugs got
ants
it.
in it.
This is the best when it's hot and fresh, straight out of the bag. Yeah. Because then I also lick the bag.
Oh no!
Yeah, I rip it open. I go ah.
I'm gonna show you what's what. This is the big one.
No way!
That tastes really good.
This one's.
Really?
This
What?
one is horrible.
No way.
That one was terrible.
I love Orville, so that's weird that one's so
This
bad.
one goes here. This one, Act 2, goes with this one back
Oh.
You didn't like that one either, Greg.
here. Skinny Pop is this one right here.
I kind of like that one.
Okay, that makes
Which
sense
one?
because it's
Skinny
bland.
Pop. Wild. This one right here. So there you go, I guess. If you had to come to a group consensus, would you say Pop Secret?
Pop
Yeah,
Secret's
probably
the
Pop
best.
Secret.
For sure.
Hey, we are not chicken. My popcorn.
The popcorn button. Experience with the popcorn button. Has it ever worked for you? Have you ever tried it?
I've tried it in this one.
Oh, this one.
Yeah,
Has it worked?
I'm pretty sure.
Wow, okay.
I get scared, so I stop it a little bit before the popcorn button.
Yeah, we're gonna try this one in this microwave with the popcorn button. Now, a lot of them, as we saw earlier, tell you specifically don't use it, but we're gonna try using it just to see what happens. There's different types of microwaves, but this one senses the moisture being released from the bag. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why. I believe it's this panel here, something to do with this. Doing something to sense moisture, and there's these little vents in the back that are potentially doing things. So there's
Are you a microwave salesman?
The reason I want to do Jolly Time First of all, I want my wife to be able to enjoy her favorite popcorn. That's just because I'm that kind of guy. The other reason is that when I popped this myself, this one left barely any kernels. It was one of the best of the entire bunch. So I want to see if the popcorn button can do as good of a job as yours truly. I doubt it.
You're a human popcorn button.
I am a human popcorn button. That is, thank you for saying that. Let's see. Uh-oh.
Press start.
And now we wait, folks. I am nervous that it's gonna burn the kernels.
Well, that's what we're testing.
That's why we do it. You know why we do it? So now you can feel confident. If you have this wonderful Samsung microwave. Oh, it's counting down. See, this makes me nervous. I feel like I'm gonna wanna stop it, like you said, at about 10 seconds, because it's gonna stop popping. I think it's gonna be pretty money.
I think it is.
Yo, I think this is pretty good. It smells like Blasto butter. It's dripping.
I can't wait to lick that bag.
Stop. What is wrong with you? Yuck.
Wow.
I heard some kernels in there, but nothing too bad.
Look at that.
Hey, bon appetit, babe. Last thing, last test is to do an Act 2 bag, because when I did the Act 2 bag, there were a ton of leftover kernels, and I want to see if the magical Samsung microwave with the popcorn button and the popcorn sensor can do a good job. This one right on here, if you can get in there. Do not use popcorn button, it says. And you can't tell me what to do. So.
Nope. That was potato.
Oh, how cool would that have been, though?
That's not a potato.
There we go.
Gotta make it so it doesn't get all over your face.
Oh, why do you do that? I can't. I have to blur it. I have to blur it. Yeah, I gotta. It's blurred. Now, to me, it feels like there's still many kernels to be popped in this bag. What the hell?
That's a pretty bowl of popcorn, though.
Yeah. Here's what I'm seeing. They didn't get burnt. Neither one got burnt, which is good. That was what I was afraid of. That's what a lot of people complain about. Popcorn button doesn't work. It burns my popcorn. You know, it overcooks it. But it didn't do that. All right, guys, thank you for coming along on yet another very bizarre journey with me. I was ready to be done with this series, but then I was recommended doing it by Jordan on Instagram. Thank you, Jordan. Every frame of painting came out of retirement this year. Anything is possible, right? Jade and I are gonna do a bunch of bagged popcorn tests on the second channel, so you can subscribe to that if you wanna see that eventually, or other stuff. But that's all I got for you. Thanks so much for watching. Extra thank you to my patrons. Those listed here are in the top tier on there. You guys, I think if you were all dipped in oil and covered in butter, you would be the biggest, fluffiest popcorn that there is. I'm very confident about that, actually. Thank you to Jimmy and Bailey for inviting Jade and I to your wedding. We will not be able to make it, unfortunately, but I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful, spectacular day. And once again, if you scan my QR code or use my code Cramer55 off, you'll get 55% off your first month at Scentbird. Thank you, Scentbird, for sponsoring this video. That's all I got for you. I will talk to you again very soon. A goodbye.
Microwave popcorn.